I guess I am in here, aren't I? Hello, this is Brene Flanoy. I am in here trying to get myself together to go live and paint. I just added the download that I'm going to work on just to get started today. I may finish it up maybe tomorrow or this week and just post it. I thought I didn't know I'd click that button. You got to be careful when you go live. But I could not quite get it all together, but we're here. The downloads are available. There's some new, fresh things in there. If you have not checked, I will be sending out an email trying to make sure I've got two lists. And so if you're getting a duplicate email, forgive me until I can work out a couple of admin type of situationals. We're going to work on getting that list together, merging. That's what I'm trying to say. So we don't have to. I didn't even plug in the microphone. Let me plug in this microphone. And I have to invite myself into here so you can have the paint cam. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I probably shouldn't have gone live. Woo, we have been hitting it. And when I tell you there is such a thing as tired, some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just going to slide these paints off. I am going to pop on the Painted Pose page in a little bit because I want to start a portrait. I just have not done any of this. How am I going to do this successfully without making a huge, oh good, there's another container. Let me go grab one of those right here. Large, huge mess. And I guess it was a good thing too, because I have this that I started before that I never did finish. I don't know what this was here. I don't know what I was doing there, but I may get rid of that. So I love inviting you into my studio. And like I said, originally, I was going to paint this morning, but I had no more juice left in the tank. So here I am now this evening. Normally I don't come on live at this particular time, but we're trying new things. So this is also for the acrylics. This is my fancy dancy paint palette. It's a foam plate inside of a dollar store Tupperware container that I spritz with white. So like I said, this is what we're getting started on today. I won't finish the whole thing. I may just paint one ornament, and you may just want to grab your colored pencils or crayons, and I wanted to make it colored pencil crayon friendly as well as something that you could paint. Now, depending on what you got going on, you might want to print it off and save it for later, but it's there. Wait a minute. Yep, that's it. www.thepaintedpose.com / let me see which way am I going, / download. That's it. Did I put it in here? I thought I did. Maybe I couldn't do it until I went live, y'all. Let me see. Command V. I think that's it. So there we go. Now, okay, I guess I had to wait until I actually hit the live. I thought I put it in there. And I've got so many other cutes. This one is not in there, but this is on a nice cardstock that I think I'm going to start including some of these as bonuses in the kit, in some of the art kits. Now, this is on canvas. I thought about starting this one. Maybe I'll invite you guys to paint along, or maybe have paint along for the kiddos. But this one is no charge to you. Let me invite myself. Somebody tell me what I just do with my phone, guys. What I just do with my phone? Come here, young one. Let me just go ahead and do this because I just had it. Okay, Google. There it is, Lord, somebody coming. Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to move out of the way because this is crazy bananas. And it's just been one of those days, but it's all right. It's okay. We keep moving over here. So let me send myself an invitation. And this is kind of like what you would get as well. So I'm going to send, if you wanted to join me live, if you're out here and you want to join me live, hey, send me make a comment on YouTube or Facebook. Then I definitely will see it. Oh, I might, you know what? I might not see who it is, but I can see it, and then I may have to stop the painting cam and check you out. Let me plug in this microphone, y'all. That way, it's a little bit better audio for you. There we go. Are we? The sound. Let's see. We're going to figure a few things out here technically. So let me accept my invitation. So if I send you an invitation, then so this is what you would get. This is coming to me. And then you would just click the link. It's loading. And then it will allow me to pop into the studio. So now, let's scroll up. I can enter the studio. All right. Oh, no. I forgot. If I do not. Oh, no. If I do not add the headphones, okay? All right, this is just interesting. Let's see. Let's make sure we got this going away. Go in the right direction. And there we go. We're going to pop this over here. That feedback, I don't know why it does it. Maybe because the computer is in the same room. Okay, I need to remember to speak over there. Let's see what we're seeing here. And there we go. And I think we're good. Okay, we are ready. Paint cam is ready. Let me twist it this way just a bit. Yeah, I think we're ready. So I can turn it the correct way now. All right, let me invite the paint cam in. Add to stream. There we go. Let's blow that up just a wee bit. All right. So this is what we are working on today. I'm trying to make sure that we are good and straight. There we go. So yes, we have been knocking things over in here. All right. There we go. It's time for art practice. This is Bernaid Flournoy. Welcome to the Painted Pose or the Paint Party online pop-up shop. Well, it's both of them actually, but the foundational part of the business is the Painted Pose. I love painting people. I love creating beautiful artwork of amazing people. Okay. So I also enjoy the paint party side of the creative business. So this is what I have. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Thanks for popping on. I love painting the cute, fun things. And this is one that I just kind of printed out and added to the download folder. So if you got a little one, or if you're a big one like me, grab your crayons, grab your colored pencils, grab your watercolors, or I'm going to use acrylic paints. Now, this is my infamous reuse and reuse and reuse again palette. So nothing fancy dancy. Usually I will squeeze out my colors on here, but I have been showing what would be included in the art kit. Now we've been working out of this same paint pot containers here for painting after painting. So I want you to know that even though it doesn't look like a lot of paint, it's a lot of paint there for the smaller things that we're working on. But I still want you to go out and buy your own supply. These 2-ounce containers will last a while unless you got a group of people that you'll be painting with every week. Then you might want to get the larger containers, and they have them, and I'm looking over there, they're just out of reach. But these are the 2-ounce, and if it's just you and maybe your children or your grandchildren or nieces, nephews, whatever the family situation is, the 2-ounce will last you a while. This is Apple Barrel. You can grab this at the Walmart. This is Michael's brand Craft Smart. So I just like to pop on and give you a few little tips and pointers on some techniques, some of the tools, and some of the materials. So there we go. So like I said, I'm working on this one, but I have so many others. This is on a nice cardstock. This is on the canvas, as I mentioned, I think last time. But today, let's go ahead and pop this open. Let's get a little water going. I've got my little napkins right here. Let's get a little water. Awesome. And I don't use a lot of water. I just want enough that I can just dip my brush in. Because now this is plastic, so this won't harm it. But a lot of brushes are still made with, natural hair. And then the metal part that's crimped here to hold the hair together in place, and the wooden part of the brush. So that water goes up in there, and it just kind of, does some things. So I just prefer, lately I've been using a lot of synthetic brushes. That's the word. So I'm going to just set this off to the side over here. I think this is in a good spot. Let me move this here. I think this is okay. This is still catching quite a bit of that over there, isn't it? I don't want it to catch me either now. So there it is. So I will, like I said, squeeze a little bit of paint out. This is not a large one. You can transfer this with a piece of graphite paper to an 8x10 canvas. Do I have an 8x10 canvas right here? I probably do. It's just off camera. So many things are right here, but I can't get to it, but we're going to keep moving. So this is the same blue that's in here, So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Let me just move that out of the way just a little bit. I'm not sure what you're doing this lovely Saturday. I don't know if you stayed in or you had to rip and run, grab groceries, run other errands and whatnot. Today, I just didn't have anything left. But we keep going even when we think we have nothing left. but I was able to sit down today. Now, if I had my colored pencils and everything right here, I would probably illustrate those letters using the colored pencils. Let me get the little brush that comes to a nice little point. Now, in the kit, these are just kind of one and done kind of brushes, even though I use them over and over again up to a point. So I want you to make sure that thank you. That's so funny. So funny. Usually I'm in here yammering to myself, Patricia, but it's good to have somebody roll through. But get some better brushes. They do have them at Walmart. Just grab a pack for about $8, $9. Oh, cool. Thank you. Paris, one day we're going to go. We're going one day. Grab some better brushes. Now, some of my members kits, I will add the better brushes in there. But I still kind of like these because these are good workhorses. So let's get started. I think I want to do the background a little bit first. Or do I? So many decisions. I think this large one, I think I want a purple. So I'm going to mix that purple up real fast. I think I'm going to do purple and maybe leave this for a little bit of silver. Okay. Usually in the kits, I will throw in a little bit of gold and a little bit of glitter. So, oh, look at here. Make sure when you get it now, I'm just looking at this. When you get it, make sure you mix that up. Because all the glitter is settling to the bottom. I couldn't figure out what was going on that last painting because it's like, do I dare say it? Where's the glitter? It's all at the bottom. Anyway, when you're live, you just keep on rolling. All right, so let's mix up a little bit of purple for this area, and you want to choose the brush, the right size brush for the job. Now, if I put you totally on this other one, I wonder if you can hear me. Hello there. It's so funny. Like I said, I get so tickled when somebody pops on here. So I do a 3-to-1 ratio. So let me do 3 dips. I'm going to just do 1, 2, 3, because I got like a large glob out of there. And I'm just going to wipe my brush off right here. I don't have to clean it out because I'm just going to touch in there just a little bit. So I'm going to put the blue off to the side and just slowly mix it in there until I have the color that I want. Okay. And you don't want to spread it out like I just did because you want all of the paint to stay in a pile. Okay. That's not too bad. So I'm going to have to mix up a lot more. Now I am painting on paper that I just printed off the printer. I like to paint on canvas too, but sometimes you know what? You use what you have. Now let me try to get in here and get close to this line. I don't have enough paint, so let me get some more. Let me get a nice big glob. Okay, so there's that purple again. And most of it is right here in this brush. So let me just cover this area really, really fast. And then I'll worry about the edges. Now, like I said, you could paint it. You can color it with your crayons. Or your colored pencils. Okay, I want to leave that area white. Let me see if I can get in here real fast. And I just want to get started. Let you know that my membership is going to be opening up this week. I want to say Monday. Why don't I know these things? I want to say Monday. And there are multiple levels. You can join, of course, for free. If you're not in my free Facebook group, make sure. I've got too many favorites. Too many favorite paintings. Right now, there's an art show, Flavor Fresh. I'm just going to set this off to the side right here. I'm going to get the smaller one. And I'm going to leave a little bit of water in there because I just want to Make sure I get along. I want this paint to flow off. Okay, right along these edges. Ah, see, I probably should have started there. Like a painter actually does cut their colors. Now I could paint right over these lines, and that's fine. Whatever you'd like. And if you'd like to, because I kind of like to print them off in grayscale in case you don't want that harsh black line. But if you want to go back over them with this fine tip brush and a Sharpie, a fine tip brush or a Sharpie, let me say it like that. All right, let me go right over here to these little edges. So I think I'm just going to paint this little purple one. Yes, Patricia, so many, so many, so many. Hello there, beautiful people. I like to go live in the morning because my mind is fresh, my brain is fresh, my heart is fresh, and the creativity just seems to flow out. But in the evening, like I said, I rested today. I don't know what anybody else did. I had to sit down. All right, so I still got a lot of purple. And I like the fact that when I paint on the paper, it can have a watercolor effect as well. Now, you know I love me some canvas. Oh, I need to get some paint on here, don't I? Okay, let's have some paint. We don't just want straight water unless we're going after a certain effect. And that's not what we're doing right here. All right, so this is now painted in. I would probably do a second coat depending on the time and, you know, the occasion that you have. All right. Like I said before, once you print the download, this download is available right now. Join my email, print this off, and you can paint it. Hopefully you got good paper. And I was showing before that in some of my kits, this is a nice thick cardstock. And I started an example here. I may invite people to paint along with me. But this one, I want to say the paint alongs are going to be $10. You know, I'm going to do a monthly paint along. Now, this is on canvas. And I just wanted to, this is on canvas that hasn't been stretched. So I wanted to just explore a couple of other things besides just the stretched canvas. Now, the canvas board, did I just have it? Yes, the canvas board is also an option for you if you like to transfer the download with a little bit of graphite paper. And you know, I've been saying, I was going to say, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and then I will put a sheet of the graphite paper in there for you. I need to make some posts about that because I'm for real about that. If you send me that, I will give you a sheet of that, or you can go down to Michael's. I'm going to clean this brush out. It's okay. I would do a second coat. Do I have something purple? What is this? This is something with a metallic finish. This is Folk Art brand by Plaid. Let's see what this is. Just curious, because it's over here. Okay. I don't know if you see it. Let's just take a peek. This is a little bit more blue than the, I'm going to say like the red violet that I have here. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Okay, this looks like it is more transparent too. Yeah, the metallic usually is. Let's put it over there for maybe where the highlight might go. So this is a little bit shimmery. It just looks like it's still wet. Well, anyway, let's see. I think I'm just going to go with a straight blue here for the stripe. I need to probably get the bigger brush, but I can. I'm getting just a little bit more paint. I don't like for my paint to go all the way up. Where am I pointing? I don't like for the paint to go all the way up to the ferrule. I like to keep it here because then I can stay in control. If it stays on the hair, once it starts going all the way up there, you can lose control pretty quickly. Oh, I'm dipping in the wrong spot, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure I get to the right spot. So I have a lot of paint on my brush, and I'm just kind of moving it along this line. Okay. All right. I'm going to get just about the same. And you know, I can paint a little bit faster, but sometimes it's just nice to take your time and enjoy the process. Sometimes I have to get in here and get it done, but it's still not, I'm going to say, still not the best practice. So at paint party events, usually we try to keep the painting simple so you can get it done, not feel rushed. Go get that little chicken wing. I'm just going to go right over this line. I'm kind of glad that it's not like the solid black coloring book line. You know? All right, so we're getting there. Nothing to write home to mama about. Oh no, haven't been to Paris, France. I want to go. I really would like to go to see all of the places that I studied in college. Munich, Germany. I think there were a couple of painters that I really liked there. I gotta look up and see where Anders Zorn, John Singer Sargent, I think, spent a good amount of time in Paris. Oh, I gotta go back and check this art history again before I go, so I know what I'm talking about. But it's been a moment. What, I'm going to come right over there. Now, I wish there was a way I could zoom this in right on the area that I'm working on. One day we'll figure it out. But right now, I'm just glad to be able to come to you with decent lighting, decent sound. I have too much paint on this brush. I'm just telling on myself right now. Okay, don't send anybody. I'm just saying. It's just me and you. I'm just going to use some of this right here. Yeah, that purple really could use a second coat. We're going to keep on moving. All right, so I've got my handy dandy hair dryer back over here. And you would just keep going on. Let's see. Do I want to water this down a little bit and throw a little bit inside of these letters? Just so you can see that, yes, you can still paint. I'm going to grab a little bit of this magenta. There we go. That you can still paint. I want to try to make sure my hand doesn't touch that. Let's hang out. Which one do we want to do? I'll just do the word let's. Oh, I've got too much paint. And I'm just kind of pressing it out on the sides here. Let me see. I hope you're. I'm just kind of pressing it out on the side. Too much paint. Okay. All right, am I even on camera? I guess I am, y'all. I don't know. I guess I better check that since I am. In here. Now, see, I just got on. So, yeah. And you can just, like I said, use your crayons or coloring pencils. The letters, you know, unless you're training your hand for precision and accuracy. Then I'm going to say letters. Ooh, that's a good place to work on that. So like I said, that's nothing fancy. You know, it's just something to do. And if you wanted to outline it, maybe I don't know. I'll hear back from my group to let me know what they like. If they like the gray lines or not, I don't know. You could tell me too. Maybe somebody will say, well, Brene, they left the lines black for years and years and years for a reason. Now I want to go look up and see when the first coloring book, see, babe, thanks so much for popping in. I want to see when the first coloring book was ever created. I need a little bit more water so I can move this paint. I'm going to move it a little bit faster. So back and forth with this brush, just to let you know, you probably could do this a lot faster with some crayons on these letters. All right, so let's hang out. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more pink to it. And I think I added just a little bit more paint, so I'll get a little bit more coverage. A little bit. All right, so let's hang out. And I'm just going to go right on over here. Sometimes when I use gold, I'll put a yellow base there. But I'm not even going to worry about that today. I'm just going to pop a little bit. Oh, good gracious. I guess I filled that gold all the way up. I guess I want to make sure whoever got this had plenty of gold. So I'm just going to paint this right fast. I'm just going to go right on over these black lines too. Like I say, a little bit goes a long way. And you might want to put 2, maybe 3 coats because the gold is fairly transparent. But I really do like this particular gold. What is this? This is Sargent, and I'm looking to see if I had the bottle. So you know what to get. But then sometimes, you have to experiment. All right, so the first coat is soaking up in the paper a little bit. I'll go right over the top. But usually if you don't let it dry, you're just going to keep picking it back up. So leave it alone. Yeah. What? I keep forgetting. I keep looking at myself. You guys should still be angled down here so you can still kind of see what I'm doing from a different viewpoint. So yeah, we're not going to be long today. I just wanted to pop on and see. You could add color to the background or not. I'm just going to add, I'm going to stay in this kind of cool tone. I'm just going to go over the whole thing. I just dip my brush in a little bit of water to make this more like a watercolor. That's what I like about acrylics. And you know what? I'm just going to go in here with this little metallic. You don't want to rub it too much because you'll rub a hole right in it because it's still paper. So you got to, as you're moving out, this, like I said, this brush is not as soft as some of the other brush the brush's bristles. So there we go. So I'm just quickly just adding And so I think I'm going to add a little bit more blue over here. Or should I make this one gold and then add, you know what, I'm going to make this one golden and then add blue stars. So let me clean out my brush. You know, I dip and swipe. Okay, so I think we're good. And since we've got so much, whoop, good gracious, since we have so much gold in here, I am just going to go ahead and get a nice glob. And then because it's transparent, I will still be able to see the stars. So I'm going to go along the perimeter. And I can paint right over that black. I'm getting like another nice glob over here, guys. I'm just trying to smooth it out. I would probably do 2, maybe 3 coats of this. And I'm coming right back over here to just kind of push that paint along. And I really need to twist it. When I'm really working and I'm not on camera, I twist and turn it so that I have really good control. All right, so I could hit this with this hair dryer. But I'm not. I just want to kind of get started. So a little bit of glimmer, even though we know it's still wet. So yep, we could go on and on and on. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to. I like having a general idea when I get started with the painting. Sometimes I'll do the research and have my inspiration image there. And then sometimes I just like to freestyle. I don't know what you like to do. So here I could go over these. Put a little bit of, you know what? I am going to go ahead and hit it with this hair dryer. Hold on, let me turn this music up. Or, you know what? Let me see if I pop out of here. Okay, yeah, we didn't need to hear all of that. So I just went on ahead and hit it with the hair dryer on high heat. This is still wet because I used so much water to kind of get that little watercolor effect. So now let's see. I would go over it with a second coat, but I'm okay with this. It's just so you can see that you can do it. I'm going to go ahead and get some blue on the tip right here. And I'm going right on over the whole thing. And then I'm going to take my time along these edges. I don't know what you guys have as far as your planning tools for the new year. We still have time left this year, of course. I'm so grateful. But I am thinking about offering a power word printout for your vision board. You know, because I just did this on the computer, but I can do a whole word or a series of words that you can use. Right, so I'm not upset about this situationals right here. So now let's go into the big star. Now, of course, blue and yellow make green. So right now, this blue needs a second coat on top of this gold. That's what's going on here. Now, after this, after this broadcast right here, I am going to pop over to the portrait side of things. So I'm going to end this one in a few moments. So you just kind of keep going, thus and so to the like, and all of that. So I'm just kind of staying in that cool and metallic palette. And you just keep going. This is good for like a little 30-minute, 40-minute, session. Something that maybe you can do during the holidays. I don't know exactly when Hanukkah takes place. Christmas, we know, on the 25th. Kwanzaa, we know, starts after. And I think I'm missing another couple of holidays here. But growing up, all we knew was Christmas. All right. Now, see, I didn't intend to do all of this, but it's fun. It's addictive in a good way. No calories here. Sweet. And I'm going to say this is vitamin C for creativity. Even though it's pre-done, it's just still the motion of swipe, 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 dip, swipe, swipe. I'm controlling. I am in control of it. Even though the image may not be yours as far as the creativity, it's just, I don't know, that's why coloring books have always been so popular. I may not be able to be the greatest artist, but I still enjoy that process of having some kind of guidelines and coming out with something that I enjoy. Coloring books, yeah, don't sleep on them. And if that's where you are, that's where you are. Enjoy it. Like I said, I was just going to paint that one ornament, and like potato chips, you just can't stop at one. All right, so I am swirling, 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 and I twist and turn. It's not the best for video, like I said, but for me to have some kind of control, would be like, oh, she can't stay in her lines. But no, I can't when I'm going against the way my hand moves. All right, so we got a little bit of that gold on there. Okay, so the gold part is actually dry. So you could do this any way that you want. It could be red and white. Maybe instead of gold, have a little silver metallic. Now see, I got outside the line over there, y'all. Ooh. Let me see if I can redeem myself over here. Ooh. Yeah, this blue on top of this metallic definitely needs a second coat. Now I'm just going to go right over here with this point. Try to fix that. Ooh, my hands are shaking. So we just keep on moving. We keep on rolling. Just some fun. Okay, and it's just regular schmegular paper. But like I said, you send me a self-addressed self-stamped envelope. You go to my website, my address is there. And then, what is that? The website, is that right here? Is it showing the weight right here? Am I on the right spot? Is that it? Yeah. www.thepaintedpose.com. You'll see, I think it's on the contact us page, but I think if you scroll all the way down on that main page, you will see it. I'm not even going to try these smaller ones right now. Yes, I am. I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of that paint, and I kind of flattened it a little bit. Where am I going, y'all? I don't know if you see it. I kind of flattened it just a little bit so I could stay better in control. Yep, I got this far. We're going to go ahead and get these last few. You know what? Why not? I'm awake now. I'm up. I'm awake. I'm alert. I was so sluggish earlier today. Oh, rest does a body good. All right. So we're just trying to make sure. Here we go. We're trying to get that all in there. Well, Bernade, it looks like a kid's coloring sheet. Well, we want to go there. We could just say that's exactly the idea behind all of that. I want you to learn how to control the paint, control the brushes, and then, of course, you take a blank, empty sheet and you come up with a design. Now, see, I got my hand right in the paint on that one. We want you to start where you start, okay? Even if you used to be in art and you're, wanting to start it again, my goal is to reach the new painter and give you some easy wins. All right, so that's done. Let me clean that out. That is done. So now I could go in with a little bit of gold over here. You know how you take your little toothbrush and flick, but you got to make sure everything else around you is protected. So yeah, we're going to leave it just like that. Just something fun. Now, I'm really enjoying that gold. So maybe what I'll do now, I'm going to close these off. I think what I'm going to do, and I'm just giving it a good pinch, good squeeze here. Maybe I shouldn't put as much black because, okay, so now these are packed, closed, and ready to just be packed away. Over here, set that off to the side. And what I think I'm going to do, now that my brush is clean, I think I'm going to swish, swish, swish. I'm going to take a little bit of this gold, still a lot of it in the lid. And I'm just going to go dot, dot, dot. And remember, you may have to go over that gold more than once. This just kind of ties everything together. And I think I am going to just put some little silver, well, no, can't put silver if it's gold now. Now this had a little bit of a metallic sheen because I had a little bit of that metallic paint on here as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go right over here and, oh, we didn't do anything here. Let's put a little bit of that gold right here. And sometimes it's nice to have it transparent. You just go right across those lines. So we've got a little bit of shimmer everywhere. Now, well, I probably could have just gone right on up here and done another coat right here. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So that's got good coverage. Now I'm going to take the bigger brush. Let me make sure everything is cleaned out there. And I'm going to close the gold. Close the gold. And then I'm going to open up the glitter. Now let's see. Where's my toothpick? Do I have one here? Now most of the time everything is just right here. But what I'm going to do, we know how to improvise. I'm just going to go, like I showed you before, all that glitter is right down in the bottom. So we just need to stir it up. There we go. I think it's better now. So let me wipe off as much as I can. I'm going to smear the rest of it as much as I can right here on this paper so that we can utilize all of it. Ah, there's that glitter. And then I'm just going to wipe the handle off and we're going to town. And it seems a little bit thick. So I'm going in with just a little water on my brush. And then let's go. Not a lot of water, just a little bit. And this will give this large ornament some sheen and shine too. And you see the larger brushes just kind of move that along real fast. Let me try to be a little bit careful. Now this I would definitely give a second coat. And it doesn't take a lot. Now I got maybe a little bit too much there. So I'm going to just smooth this out around here. I'm going to try to go as close to this edge as possible without doing too much. Give that edge a little bit of glimmer and shine. And I might do the same thing for these letters just a little bit. I would probably go over. Let me see, I can't quite. It's a little bit, I'm not going to say dried out. It's just a little bit thick. But you just add a little bit of water there. And I'm just going to hit this. I'm not really being super duper uber careful. Just a little bit around over here. Okay, so we got a little bit of glimmer and glistening. Not much over there, y'all, to be absolutely honest. Not a lot. Maybe I'll just go back, add just a little bit more. But yeah, you can add maybe 2 or 3 coats to this. Now remember, these are all like a starter set. And I keep wanting to let you know where I get the supplies so that you know where to get them. Okay, this thing has a lot of glimmer in it. Okay, but we're done. We are done for today. Let's see if you can get a good little shot. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, these lights. Come on, work with me, lights. Let me see if I can lift this one up without knocking anything else over. Ooh. I don't know. I think you can see a little bit of the glimmer on the ornament. Well, look, as usual. As per the usual, we're in here fighting. Let me put that over there. Let me go back. Let me clean that out because, if I don't do it on air. Woo. Thank you for joining me. This is Bernade Flanoy with the Painted Pose. And the camera, it is what it is. Just like the microphone is right here. Everybody has their mic. Yeah, why do we have all this lint? It's just, it is what it is. But it's good. It's good. I'm so grateful. Thank you for joining me in my studio. Let me slow it down. It's been one of those crazy busy weeks, but it has been incredible. I wouldn't trade anything for it. Yep, the good and the bad that's happened this week. But I hope that you had a good week. It's December the 10th. The year is going by so quickly. It just seems like, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago, just before the pandemic hit, I just blinked and, the year on the calendar has changed. What's going on with you? Did you print it off? If you did, send it to me in my direct message. Let me know if I have permission to post it, or just post it and tag me, Brene Bogan Flanoy, if you're doing it on Facebook. On LinkedIn, I guess you can get into my direct messages as well. So this is drying off pretty good. Let's see if you can see any of the glimmering here. Let's see. Okay, we're grabbing this one. Let's see if we can hold it still enough. There we go. You see a little bit. So yeah, you can print this off. And there's some other things in there. But for December, I thought, because I wanted to hang out with you a little bit, I thought I'd be a little bit corny and do this. Let's hang out. I'm signing off of here. Brene Flanoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor, and art kit maker. Soon you will find some things on Amazon. It's coming. Everything it's a process. Peace to you. Have an amazing, let's see, are we removing? Yep. Have an amazing rest of your day. So let me just twist since we're done with the camera. Let me see, are the lights too bright? Let me aim you this way. I don't want to aim it that way. Oh, calm down, everybody. There we go. Get my little YouTube shot. All right. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's okay. So that's my little YouTube thumbnail when I have time to go back in and edit. For the 18th time, let me go ahead and sign on off. Reach out to me. I'm opening up my membership for the 12th through the 19th. Lots of really cool bonuses, custom designs. If you join by the 16th. So for early action takers, I am right here. This is Brene Flanoy. I'm about to pop off of here, and I'm going to pop off the Paint Party Online pop-up shop page and pop over to the Painted Pose, starting a portrait. And so YouTube, you still might see me, and LinkedIn, you still might see me come back up again. Peace to you. Have an amazing rest of your day.